Good morning, friends. I welcome you all to my presentation on subject and verb agreement. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is subject and what is a verb. As we all know, any sentence begins with a subject, it also has a verb. There are certain rules and also certain agreement between subject and verb. Here I have listed out some of the rules to be followed while you are representing a conversation. Here I would like to tell you what are the rules and what are the subjects and what are the verbs it has. So now let's go one by one. The first rule, a singular subject takes a singular verb, whereas a plural subject takes a plural verb. So this is a common phenomena. If you want to begin a sentence with a singular subject, it takes a singular verb, whereas when you begin a sentence with a plural subject, it takes a plural verb. So this is common phenomena. Example, she built car, and also the singular verb is goes and signs, it is followed. See the example, the list of items is or are on the task. Here the list of items is a singular subject and also it takes only a singular verb is. If you know that the list is the subject, then you will choose is for the verb. Exceptions to the basic rule, but there are some exceptions while you are using subject and verb agreement. Now let's go about what are the exceptions of the basic rule. The first person pronoun I takes a plural verb. I go, I drive. The basic form of the verb is used after certain main verbs such as watch, see, hear, feel, help, let and make. He watched Ronaldo score the winning goal. Rule 1, and also I list out some of common rules to be followed while you are using subject and verb agreement. So let's go one by one. A subject will come before a phrase beginning with of. This is a key rule for understanding subjects. The word of is the culprit in many, perhaps most, subject and verb mistakes. Example, she here has the writers, speakers, readers and listeners might miss the all too common mistake in the following sentence. Incorrect, a bouquet of yellow roses lend color and fragrance to the room. Here when you see that a bouquet of yellow roses lend color and fragrance to the room, in this sentence the subject is given as a bouquet of yellow roses. So here verb is used as a lend, not lends, because when you are using this sentence you can know roses. When a sentence has a roses, you might think it should take only a plural verb because roses is a plural subject. But according to our sentence structure, if you use the subject before of, you have to consider only the singular, that is based on the subject number used in this sentence. So example, a bouquet of yellow roses, not lend, this is lends, because a bouquet is considered as a singular subject, so it takes a singular verb. Bouquet lends, not roses lent. This is a common phenomena for using subject and verb agreement. The rule 2, I have given out some of basic things in the rule 2. Let's go one by one. Two singular subjects connected by or, either, or neither nor require a singular verb. So because this is a common words we are using in most of our conversations, like or either or neither nor. Example, my aunt or my uncle is arriving by train today. Neither John nor Carmen is available. Either Kiana or Cassie is helping today with the stage decorations. So these are the examples given for the rule number 2. So according to our rule number 2, what do you learn from this rule? My aunt or my uncle. So when the two subjects separated by or, we take a only singular verb because we use only two different singular subjects like my aunt or my uncle. The second sentence, neither John nor Carmen. So when you use this sentence, neither John nor Carmen, so nor John or Carmen is differentiated or separated by the word neither nor. So it takes a singular subject, so it will take only a singular verb is. The last one, either Kiana or Casey is helping today. So also these two subjects like Kiana or Casey is divided by either or. So it takes singular verb, singular subject, and also it takes a singular verb. So this is a rule number 2. So according as per our rule number 2, the word like either or, neither nor, or nor requires only a singular verb in the sentences. The next one, the verb in an or, either or, neither nor sentence agrees with a noun or pronoun closest to it. This is also a small deviation from the rule number 2. So you have to know what is the rule number 2 and rule number 3. There is some distinguish between rule number 2 and rule number 3. Examples, neither the plates nor the serving bowl goes on that shelf. Second sentence, neither the serving bowl nor the plates go on that shelf. So what do you see from the first sentence and the second sentence? The first sentence I have clearly mentioned about what are the phrases or what are the words neither the plates nor. So the same word neither nor is used in the rule number 3, but there is a small difference comparing to the rule number 2. What is that? In the rule number 3, the plates and bowl. Okay, see the first one, it is a plural subject plates, and the second one singular subject bowl. So here the neither or nor, the first one is used with the plural subject, the second one is used with the singular subject. But how do you understand whether this sentence should have a singular verb or plural verb? See here, neither the serving bowl. So here the first sentence, neither the plates nor the serving bowl goes. We don't use go because the reason is that here the verb corresponds to the second subject bowl, because the second subject is singular, so it takes a singular verb goes. Likewise, you see the second sentence, neither the serving bowl nor the plates go on that shelf. Here you see the first one, bowl, is a singular subject, but the second subject is a plural, plates, so it takes a plural verb go, not goes. The rule number 4, as a general rule, use a plural verb with 2 or more subjects when they are connected by ant. It is a simple thing when use a plural verb with 2 or more subjects when they are connected by ant. Example, a car and a bike are my means of transportation. So you see here, I told you in the rule number 4, 2 singular subjects connected by ant. Here a car is a one singular subject, whereas a bike is another singular subject is connected by and. So it takes always a plural verb or not is. But there are some exceptions. What are the exceptions? Yeah, here it is given. Breaking and entering is against the law. So when you say breaking and entering, even though it is connected by and, but it mentions a common phenomena, a common rule, so it takes only a singular verb is. The bed and breakfast was charming, not where, because the bed and breakfast both together, it combines together, it points out a single idea, a single item, so it takes a singular verb was, not where. So rule number 5, sometimes the subject is separated from the verb by such words as long as along with, as well as, besides, not. Okay, once again, is some words as along with, as well as, besides, not, etc. These words and phrases are not part of a subject. Ignore them and use a singular verb when the subject is singular. So this is a common phenomena. When you have certain words like along with, as well as, besides, and etc., when it takes a singular verb, it takes a singular verb. Example, the politician along with the newsman is expected shortly. Here the word along with is preceded by the politician, so it takes a singular verb is. The second sentence, excitement as well as nervousness is the cause of her shaking. So as well as, the word as well as is preceded by excitement, so it takes a singular verb is. Rule number 6, in sentences beginning with here or there, the true subject follows the verb. So when you begin a sentence like here or there, it takes according to the subjects you follow in the sentences. Example, there are 4 hurdles to jump. There is a high hurdle to jump. Here are the keys. See in the first sentence, there are 4 hurdles. So after that, after the subject, you can see that 4 hurdles. So 4 hurdles is an n number. So it is many numbers. 4 hurdles. So it is plural. So it takes a plural verb are. But at the same time, you see the second sentence. There is a high hurdle to jump. A high hurdle means there is only one high hurdle to jump. So it is considered as a singular subject. So it takes a singular verb is. The third one, here are the keys. The keys are considered as a plural subject, so it takes a plural verb are. So this is the usage of here, there. The next one, rule number 7, use a singular verb with the distances, periods of time, sums of money, etc. when considered as a unit. So when you use the sentences, a period of time and sums of money, you have to use as a single unit. So we have to consider as a singular subject. So it takes only a singular verb. Example, 3 miles is too far to walk. 5 years is a maximum sentence for that offense. $10 is a high price to pay. So you see here 3 miles. You consider as a 3 miles. It seems to be a plural subject, but it takes only a singular because it denotes a single mile and 3 miles together. It is unit. So it takes a singular verb is. The second sentence, 5 years, it seems to be a plural subject, but it is used as a unit, considered as a unit or a single item. So it takes a singular verb is. $10, it is also a point of money, it is also a sums of money, but it takes a single unit. So it takes a is. $10 is a high price to pay, but $10 bills were scattered on the floor. But when it is considered as a different numbers, so we have to use a plural subject where. Rule number 8, with the words that indicate persons, etc., a lot, a majority, some, all. Rule 1 given earlier in this section is reversed, and we are guided by the noun after of. If the noun after of is singular, use a singular verb. If it is a plural, use a plural verb. Very simple, common, because the word, when we use certain words like a lot of, a majority, some, all, it is used after that the noun which is used after the of. If you use after a plural noun after the of, it takes a plural verb. If you use after the of a singular noun, it takes a singular verb. Example, a lot of pie has disappeared. A lot of the pies have disappeared. See the first sentence, a lot of the pie, because a lot of the pie is a singular noun, so it takes a singular verb has. The second sentence, a lot of the pies has a plural noun, so it takes a plural verb have. 50% of the pie has disappeared and 50% of the pies have disappeared. It is like the first two sentences. A third of the city is unemployed because city is a singular subject, so it takes a singular verb is. Rule number 8b, with the collective nouns such as group, jury, family, audience, population, the verb might be singular or plural depending on the writer's intent. So examples, all of my family has arrived or have arrived, because the writer wanted to tell, okay, his whole family has arrived. So he considers as a single unit, so he takes a singular verb has. Most of the jury is here or are here. A third of the population was not in favor or were not in favor of the bill. So according to this rule, such as group, jury, family, audience, population are considered to be a singular or a plural subject with the intention of the writers. So this is a rule we have learned from this video. So I have presented some of 8 or 10 rules. So I hope with these rules you can proceed with the subject and verb agreement. Now here I have presented some of the questions for your easy understanding. So if you are able to tell the right answers of these questions, so I hope you can understand something from this video. Now let's go for some of the questions. The common phenomena, what I want to tell you from this video, if you understand when the subject is a plural, the verb is a plural, the subject is a singular, the verb is a singular. So this is the common phenomena for using or understanding the subject and verb agreement. If you take any sentences in English, there should be a subject and there should be a verb. So it is very difficult and an arduous task to use the sentences without a subject and a verb. So it is very useful to the English learners and also to my dear students. So you have to learn a lot about the subject and verb agreement. So here I have listed out some of the questions. When I go through the questions, now you try to tell your answer. So after that, after watching this video and tell your answers in the comment box, and I'll be able to tell you right answers. Now let's go by the one by one. For each of the following, choose the sentence in which the subject and verb agree. So here I have given the two sentences. Of the two sentences, one sentence is correct, another one is wrong. So now you try to identify which is the right sentence. Then give me in the comment box. Then I'll check your answer. Number one, every one of the shirts has a green collar. The second sentence, every one of the shirts have a green collar. So here every one of, I have used the word every one of the shirts has and have. So now you just try to tell your answers whether the first one is or the second one is the correct answer. So according to my view, the correct answer is has, because when we use the term everyone, it is preceded by of. So when you use the term everyone, it is considered as a singular subject, so it takes a singular verb has. The second sentence, the singer along with a few others play the harmonica on stage. This singer along with a few others plays the harmonica on stage. Now let's go for the keyword is given here along with. The first sentence and the second sentence, I have given the keyword along with, but it is preceded by the subject singular, this singer. So the verb is whether play or plays. Yeah, the correct sentence is plays, because I told you one of my earlier rules, when the sentence is used by along with, it takes a singular verb. So the correct answer is plays. Now I have given some of the questions for you. Now you can read out the questions, then you can give me the answers. Sandals and towels are essential care for a trip to the beach. Or sandals and towels is essential care for a trip to the beach. Fourth sentence, the president or the vice president are speaking today. The president or the vice president is speaking today. Either or is the fourth sentence. Fifth one, either Cassie or Mary pays the employees this afternoon. Either Cassie or Mary pay the employees this afternoon. The fifth sentence, whether pays or pay. So according to the rule number I have discussed earlier, you can select the answer for the question number 4 and question number 5. Then question number 6, the coat or the hats are in that closet. The coat or the hats is in that closet. Whether the answer is or are. Question number 7, neither she nor I is getting the lunch special. Neither she nor I am getting the lunch special. Neither she nor I are getting the lunch special. So now you can go with the pronoun she or I. So after checking out, now you can give the answer for the question number 6 and 7. Question number 8, each of the dancers twirls brilliantly, or each of the dancers twirl brilliantly. Whether twirls or twirl. So which is the right answer for the question number 8. Then question number 9, mustard greens are my favorite vegetable. Mustard greens is my favorite vegetable. So which is the right answer, whether the question number 9, whether the option A or option B, is or are. Question number 10, everybody at the party was enjoying the food. Everybody at the party were enjoying the food. Here the sentence begins with the everybody. So whether this is followed by was or were. So some of the questions I have given for your understanding. So now you just watch the video and tell me from question number 3 to 10 and send me in the box. Then I wanted to check your answers. How many you score? 8 out of 8. So thank you for students. I hope you have enjoyed the video. and video is will be very useful to you. So thank you so much for watching my video. So if you have any queries or any comments, you can give me in the comment box, then I'll reply you. Thank you.